I'm 66 years old. I was 9 when I saw Clifford get shot. And I had already made up my mind that I was going to stand up and fight when I was 9. So I grew up here on a street called 15th and Center, and it was right in the middle of, you know, the what they call the inner city, and it was quite an experience. You know, you had to fight a lot, you know, just to be accepted. The event you heard me tell you about, Clifford, I hate to talk about that. Yeah, it still affects me. Clifford lived across the street, and Clifford was the first person off the block to go to college. You know, we never thought we'd ever amount to a college student. You know, we always thought that we was just gonna go get a job at the factory and try to raise our families. But Clifford went to college, so when he came back home, he was our hero. He was like, man, we going to college. Man, we gonna go to college. Clifford, he'd tell us all, yeah, you could do it too. So there was a riot here in Milwaukee, and some guys were throwing Molotov cocktails and they were just destroying businesses, you know, because they were mad at the white folks. And his brothers and a couple of their friends, they were the ones who, you know, getting in cars and going around and throwing the fire bombs. I guess somehow the police or the National Guard had found out about it, and they were gone. They were going out to have fun, I guess. That's what they call it. Getting back at the system, that kind of thing. And Clifford was the only one who didn't go. He was the only one who stayed home. So we couldn't go outside. So we just sat on the porch. You know, I was on the porch upstairs and we looked down, and Clifford kept going back and forth looking for his brothers. He was worried about them. And finally, he went to go in the house, and they always used their back door at the house. And the door slammed and the bullets just started flying. Man, it was crazy. They shot up the house next to them, they shot up their house, and they got Clifford. And I heard his mother scream, and then we knew Clifford was dead. She said, oh, they shot my baby. I bet you could hear it for like a block. Clifford was the only one who wasn't doing anything. But then I guess the papers said that he was running from the police, and he was jumping over a fence, and they shot him because he was trying to run. That was the lie they told. But that's not what happened at all. Clifford was going in his house, the door slammed, and they shot him. See, and that's when I decided that, you know, they don't care about us. And I decided I wanted to stand up and stand for something. And I saw how things could change. I saw it when I thought about us voting. Man, you only get one. It's the great equalizer. Why do you think these people want to nullify your vote? It's too much power for people who they believe can't make decisions. So I said I was going to organize pastors. Man, we're going to take the church and we're going to go souls to the polls. On a Sunday, we going to church, and then we're going to go vote. Donald Trump, he was winning Wisconsin. They always count these votes last. when they got finished counting those votes, he had lost Wisconsin. That's power, man. They know it. So you know what they did to Midtown? Guess what they did to Midtown? They shut it down. And Midtown was the most potent early voting site in the Midwest. I guess my point is, I've seen the power. I know what we can do. And that's with us not even getting a lot of people to change their mind about voting yet. But the people who do vote, we push them to express themselves with their vote. And it made a huge difference.